I guess when I'm painting, I feel a sense of like timelessness, that I'm out of all the problems of my life and all the problems of the world, and I'm just focused on what I'm making, and I'm participating in just pure creative energy. And I guess I get lost in it. My name's Ryan Henry Ward. I've been painting murals in Seattle for 11 years now. I've done over 250 in this city. I just kind of paint wherever anyone wants me to paint a mural, really. I had kind of a back injury and didn't really know what I wanted to do for work, because I wasn't really able to move very well. And so I just started working more on my paintings. I decided to be a professional artist, I guess, at a certain point. I was 32 years old, and I just made the leap. I did a set of paintings and I brought them around to galleries until somebody gave me a show. My paintings started selling right away, and I moved into Seattle. Just decided that was what I'm going to do. I did a couple murals for trade, for like bar tabs and food tabs and stuff like that. I was kind of thinking of it as advertisement for my canvases, and I never really thought that it was just going to become a career in itself, or the main part of my career. So I did like 3 or 4 in Ballard, and the Ballard News Tribune did a little story on me, and in that story, they said I was doing murals for free. And so my phone rang off the hook. I did like 26 murals that were unpaid when I started in Seattle. Every year I usually do a solo show that's a big body of new work, but this year I didn't really have time for that, so I kind of put something smaller together. And I think that's really like kind of what this art career looks like for me, is making it up as I go. Like, okay, I can't do a big show. How do I do a small show? Okay, I have 3 months. I'm not getting any work. What should I do? Let's create a huge body of work and throw a big solo show. And so, like, I kind of play with what the universe is doing, and throwing at me. 2012, I just decided to do a project, and I called it the Compassion Wizard. And I made these plastic signs with this single image of a wizard on them. And I put them all over Capitol Hill. I put them all over Seattle. I put up 1,200 signs. I had a friend who was homeless, and he was diagnosed with cancer and was living on the streets and was getting really sick. He kept asking me to give him a painting. And I just went, you know what? I'm going to do a whole big project for you. Like, a lot of people didn't know that angle of it or the story behind it, and it was just like, what is going on? So that, I think that just kind of made it fun, and that created dialogue between people that did know and people discovering what the project was. And also just, damn, there's a lot of wizards all over the city, which is just kind of a cool thing. So the mural I did in Lake City, that was a privately contracted deal. And that's the majority of the work I do. Like, I haven't done any work for the city. I always do like private businesses or schools or private residences. It's just the niche that I have and that I work. And then I'm always playing around with different products and different things. Like, oh, let's see if hats sell. And they sell really good for a while here, and not so much there, and really good there, and not so much here. And it's kind of a constant experiment to try to like continue to make a living at it, because what works one year doesn't always work the next year. It's fun adventure, I guess, and it doesn't ever seem to just be like, it's never easy, but I guess that's why I like it so much. I like the challenge. Stay. This is Katie. She'll be in and out of shots, like, whoop, there's the dog. Whoop. There's the dog's butt.